back to another video. This is a different video than I normally post. I usually post vlog, but today I'm living out my little beauty guru dreams and I'm posting my first makeup tutorial slash makeup routine. And of course it would have to be my signature everyday makeup look. It's very glowy, very dewy, very sun-kissed. It's very quick and easy. It takes me 10 to 15 minutes to do. I get a lot of requests on Instagram to show you guys like an in-depth tutorial. So just giving the girls what they want. So if you want to look cutie and kawaii as fuck like me, then keep watching. Okay, how cool is this? I feel like I'm living out my beauty guru makeup tutorial dreams. I've literally always wanted to film a video like this. First off, I always love to start with makeup prep. So immediately after my skincare, which if you guys want me to do a skincare routine, let me know in the comments. I could do that in another video. But after my regular, like normal AM skincare, if I am wearing makeup, I love to apply the Ilia, the Face Base Milk. Anytime I wear makeup, I love to apply this because it just creates the best like base for makeup. It makes my skin so smooth and moisturized. Then after that, I love to use the Creme Shop Jelly Brightening Under Eye Patches. It's from the Creme Shop. I've talked about these before, but they're literally the best under eye patches. I feel like it just makes your under eyes so moisturized and really helps to brighten the under eyes. I don't really deal with dark circles, but I do notice it to just give me more of like a brighter appearance. And they're so cooling, which means that they're depuffing. And I noticed that that cooling effect that you feel under the eyes, I feel like it lasts longer than a lot of other eye patches that I've tried, and I've tried a bunch. But they've been on all morning, so I'm just gonna take them off, add it in a little bit. And because it's been some time since I've done my skincare, I'm just gonna be misting my face with the Rose Glazing Mist just for some added hydration. This face mist is so good. It gives you that like glass skin effect and really helps your makeup to just sink in. I am a skin tint girl, so I pretty much only wear skin tints, and my favorite is the Kylie Cosmetics Skin Tint Blurring Elixir. I use the shade 6.5 WN, and what I've recently loved doing too is adding some drops of the Summer Fridays Illuminating Drops with the skin tint, and these two together, it just makes such a good combo. If you have not tried this Kylie skin tint, what are you doing? I honestly think it's one of the best skin tint on the market. It just has such a light consistency, as you can tell, and like this color match, so good. I feel like I have a hard time finding skin tints or foundations that match my skin, but this one matches me perfectly. But it has a lighter consistency, which I love, but such an amazing amount of coverage. You really don't need a lot. But I also love adding some of this. Watch this, it's like magic. Are you seeing that? You get the amazing coverage from the skin tint and that natural glow from the illuminating drops. I feel like it really helps to give your skin that natural skin look. Like you guys, before, after. I mean, you can't really tell because I have this on, but it really helped to even out my redness and added a little bit of coverage for like the little acne scars that I currently have. And it just blends out like a dream. And can we also talk about how blurring it is? Like, and that's it. Are we seeing this? Like, I really did not have to do much. It really evened out my complexion, blurred out my pores, but still looks natural. I feel like usually when like you kind of cover up, it looks like you're wearing makeup, but I feel like it really doesn't look like I am. I don't need to do this often, but if I have a little like acne scars, like this one right here, and this one, they're fairly new because I just got my period, but anytime I have some active breakouts or breakouts that are kind of healing, I like to cover them up a little bit. So I will use a little bit of concealer. This is the only concealer that I use. It's the Tower 28 one. This is the shade OC. It's their serum concealer. It's so good. I really, really love it. I will basically just add it over my little acne scars. If I do look a little extra tired, then I will use it under my eyes and like more around my face, or if I'm going out or something and I want like a heavier, you know, more full coverage look. But for every day, I just like to apply it only where I need it, and I just kind of lightly stipple it because I don't want to take away from the coverage. But that is how it looks. Very natural, and it really does just blend out so well like a serum. Like here, I'll show you guys. Poof, just like magic. So good. And this brush is also really good for concealer. It's the Real Techniques 242 brush. It's their brightening concealer brush. And then I'll just take the excess and kind of just put it under my eyes. Perfect. Next, I love to contour my face. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty contour stick, and I use the shade Swedish. It's shade 10. I feel like I don't really have to say much about this. Everybody knows it's just so good. I feel like it's pretty much everybody's holy grail for good reason. It's just so pigmented and just blends so well. And I just like to add it anywhere that I want to contour or bronze up a little bit. That's pretty much it. Then I just blend it out with an angled brush. The blend is so good. I feel like when you add like base products like foundation or concealer all over your face, you kind of just lose dimension, and this kind of just adds back some color and dimension into your face. I don't know if the camera's picking up on it, but before, after. I also just love how natural of a contour this gives you, but it's also really buildable. So if you really wanted to go crazy and like have a really chiseled look, you could. I would have used my Rhode Pocket bronzer, but it didn't come in yet. I'm like, let's go. What is taking so long? I want to use it already. Okay, now that we added some dimension to our face, I'm going to be adding some blush for some more pop of color. I have been using this Sochi blush in the shade Speakeasy. It's called their Blurring Pillow Blush, and it really is blurring. This has been a new favorite of mine. Ever since I started using it, I just can't not use it. And this brush, if you could get the brush, get their brush too, because it's so good. I just love that it's like more on the dense side. And I just kind of tap it in. Are we seeing the blush? Or not the blush, but the blend. It's so good. This is so buildable and super blurring, which I love because sometimes I feel like when I'm having skin concerns, it's really just like texture. And I feel like here is kind of where I have texture. So I feel like if I use certain blushes, they kind of just enhance the texture, but this really just blurs it. So I love it. Okay, I could have a little blush blindness here, but before, after, that really just added so much to my face. I feel like I just look more alive. Ugh, I'm obsessed. And I love that with this brush, it's like the perfect size and the perfect shape. I feel like I'm able to just be really precise with my placement, which I love. I feel like I don't have like big cheeks, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, but like I have like a smaller cheek area, so I feel like a lot of brushes are just too big, and when I can't be precise and like my blush kind of drags down, I feel like it just drags the rest of my face down. So this just does what it needs to do. I like to take my blush also like kind of high. I just like how that makes me look. Then I'll add a little bit on my nose, and sometimes I'll even just add a little bit here and here. Okay, we're looking very dewy, very sun-kissed. Sorry if the lighting's kind of wonky. It gets very like cloudy, then sunny, cloudy, then sunny. I can't really help that. Okay, now I'm gonna do brows. I found my new favorite brow product. It's the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Brow. I have this in the translucent shade, I believe. It's in the color clear, 100 clear. It is a gel wax, which I love, and I love to really get it in there, so I always brush this way, kind of like up and the opposite direction, just to really get the product fully like dispersed in the brow hairs. And it looks kind of crazy, but then I dip more and then I brush them up and where I want them to go. And I notice when I apply it like this, my brows stay a lot longer. Are you seeing that? Oh, I love this brow gel, it's so good. I love how small the applicator is, so I can be really, really precise. Are you guys seeing that? Before, after. I swear a good brow gel will make you look like you got a facelift. I really love a full brow that's like fluffy, but I just don't want it like, you know, plastered onto my face or my forehead. So this really gives me that like fluffy brow where the hairs are up and they stay in place, but not like glued to my skin, if you know what I mean. Brows are done. I really don't fill them in for the most part, but if I do want to fill them in, if I want more of like a defined look, I'll just use my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. But for right now, I love how this looks. Now I'm gonna set my face with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Blurfection Blue Setting Powder. I have been obsessed with this. I love the packaging because it has like, what is it called? Like the sifter there, and then it has like this like empty spot for you to like press your powder puff, or if you just want to use a brush. On days that I'm like concerned about my makeup not really lasting all day because I know I'm gonna be sweating or it's like super hot and humid outside, I will use a powder puff to really like set my makeup. But on lighter days like today, which I'm just kind of staying home, I'm just gonna set it with a brush. This is the Real Techniques 402 brush, their setting brush. And I really love it because I'm able to just be more precise with where I want it to go, because I don't really want to get rid of the glow from the blush. So I really just apply it under my eyes and places that I get really oily. And oftentimes wherever I get oily, it makes my skin really shiny, so it kind of enhances my texture. So that's usually in places like right here and under my eyes and like right here. So I really just set these areas. I really love this face powder. I feel like it really does blur your skin texture and it lasts all day. I've worn this in the humidity in Miami and in Houston, and it lasts all day. Like it literally keeps me set all day. Some days I like to apply a powder bronzer, like this Fenty one. It's in the shade Island Ting. If I want like an extra warmth or just to really set my bronzer, I'll apply that. But I think today I am pretty okay. But I do have blush blindness, so I like to apply a powder blush over the cream. And this is my favorite powder blush. This is the Ilia Soft Focus Blurring Blush in the shade Sensation. It's not like completely matte. It has like a really nice iridescence to it, which I love. It's really pigmented, so you don't need a lot. And I just like to pat it. So good. It just adds that extra pop to my face. Are we seeing that? Like, come on, like it's giving baby doll, sun-kissed. And I like to take my blush up here. Like, do I have to say more? Do you see what I'm saying? It just gives you that extra pop that you need. And I like to just take it up, like under my eye, to just kind of give that blend. It gives you such a nice flush. You really don't have to do much. Oh, this blush is so good and so pigmented. Just take the excess on my nose. Literally so good. If you have not tried this out yet, this is your sign to do so. Ilia blush. You need it. For the eyes, I really don't do much on an everyday basis. I just curl it with my Shiseido eyelash curler, aka the best eyelash curler in the whole entire world. My eyelashes are literally so stubborn. They're just like really, really straight, but these keep them curled all day. If you could tell the difference, yeah, really, really good. I don't wear mascara every day, but if I want my eyes to just pop a little bit more, I will use the Iris and Romeo Lash Up Peptide Thickening Mascara. I notice a lot of mascaras just like bleed on me, but this one does not. And it lasts all day. I don't really notice it to bleed, and it holds my curl all day also. And I just love how big and fluffy the applicator is. I just add a little bit. It really does just make the biggest difference. Do you see that? I'm obsessed. Another mascara that I also really like, I think is it L'Oreal? I'm not sure if it's L'Oreal, I think it is, but it's a telescopic, the blue one. It's the waterproof. That one's also really good. Now it's the best part ever, lips. This is my everyday lip combo. I use 3 products. I don't know if that's excessive, but I get a lot of compliments and questions on my lip combo, so I'm excited to share it with you today. First, for the base, I go in with the Huda Beauty Lip Stain in Toasty Brown. Love the applicator. With this product, you kind of have to work fast. So I basically just apply it. I'll do like a little line, and then I blend with my finger. Do a line. Like that. And then you blend. Just like that. Very subtle. It just really adds dimension to the lips. Top lip is done. It's very subtle, but makes like the biggest difference. Okay, we outlined our lips. This is gonna be the base, and it's staying all day. Like, it's not gonna move. And to add a little bit more dimension, I like to use my Rhode Peptide Lip Shape in Balance. This is my favorite color. And then I kind of just go over that first liner. Then I just blend it. Love that. I feel like it's pulling up a lot darker than it is in person because of the lighting, but just know in person it looks really good. Then to go on top, to add some shine, I like to use the Rhode Lip Tint in Toast. This is my favorite color. It's so pigmented. I honestly love that they reformulated this because do you guys remember when it would get really, really grainy? I literally had like a science experiment on my desk every single day because I would put them in warm water to dissolve like the grainy bits, but don't have that problem anymore. Then to finish off the makeup look, to set everything, I love using a setting spray. My favorites right now are the Say City set and the Milani Make It Last, the original. They both work very, very well and last all day. Which one should I use today? Let's use the Milani Make It Last. And that is the finished look. I feel like it's super simple, super quick, super easy. If I wasn't talking, I swear I could finish it in probably like 10-15 minutes. But it's just like the perfect, easy look that makes me feel and look more put together and just kind of goes with all my outfits. It's like very versatile, very glowy, very dewy, very sun-kissed, just like I like it. But that is my completed makeup look. I hope you enjoyed and got a little tip or two or got new recommendations to try. This was so fun. I don't know why. I was like so nervous to film this. I feel like that's why I was like really awkward in the beginning of the video. Just because like I never do videos like this, but this was so fun. I definitely want to do more makeup looks and routines. So let me know what other makeup routines you guys would like to see. But as always, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.